Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? All right, before we get started, grab your coffee, maybe a snack or two. And also, we're going to be, rolling out the March newsletter within the next couple of days, okay? And if you have anything that you want to add, okay, email me and I'll put it in there, okay? Like if you want to highlight a vet, a first responder, a pet, anything, all right? Anything. Just let me know, all right? So, let's get into it, okay? You guys have been loving the PDFs, right? Well, I got another one coming at you if you want it, all right? So email me and let me know, okay? This one is all about herb growing, okay? And vegetable growing, okay? You guys, I know these PDFs are the bomb.com, okay? So, listen, they're here for the taking, okay? So email me, okay? So here's this, all right? Now, grab your coffee. This is what this subscriber is saying. Grab your coffee. She's just like me. Grab your coffee, but she's not saying snack. She's saying chocolate. I'm saying cake. She's saying chocolate. It's serious when somebody says that. She said, I think I have come up with a brilliant prep that nobody's talking about. All right. Okay. She said, first, now, let me state this. I am not rich. None of us are, baby, right? Well, she said, I am very thrifty. As a matter of fact, I am poor. Okay, so for those who are able to, and for those who don't believe it could ever happen, it can. With a lot of sacrifice, this can be done. First things first. We can purchase one solar panel for $80 to $100 each a month, or every other month. It takes 400 watts, so 4 solar panels to run. 42-inch TV, 100. DVD, DVR player, VCR, Xbox, Roku, small fan, laptop, lamp, radio, dustbuster, and small like phone, tablet, appliances, device charger, water pump, okay? She said add 2 more panels for 175 watts small to medium freezer. A charge controller is $21 Harbor Freight. Deep cycle marine batteries are $165. So buy them last. So not to let them sit around and drain, because you never want your batteries to go less than 50%. You will also need a wiring kit, which is sold on Amazon or eBay. Not sure of. So buy these things a little at a time, and before you know it, you'll have a great starting system. Okay, so what I'll do is I will look for all of the links to this stuff, and I'll put everything in the description box below, so you guys can so you guys don't have to go crazy looking. Okay, everything will be in the description box below, because I'll look for like the best for the best price. You know what I mean? So she said, please make sure your purchases are shipped within the US. Of course. Hello. And you don't want anything on a slow boat from China. No. Okay, so after you do all that, you already have solar. With gas prices on the rise and the possibility of an attack on America, whether it be cyber affecting the banks, EMP, or a really bad blast, or a financial collapse, most of us will eventually be cooking with wood. Here's my brilliant idea. Oh, shite, she's got another one. All right, but this prep on your list: battery-operated cordless chainsaw with extra batteries. Shazam. Make sure your solar setup can handle charging the 20 volt, 40 volt, 70 volt, or 80 volt battery. I live in a colder climate and wood is required for heat, and when the propane is no longer available due to shortage, price cooking on wood will be inevitable. So, with no gas for a chainsaw, a battery operated one will have to do the job. She's dead on balls accurate. You know this, right? Okay, so this is a priority on her list, and she hopes you will make it number one on your list. Okay, so don't let anyone that you don't tell anyone that you're buying this stuff. Okay, so just surprise everyone when the time comes, and they'll be grateful. She says she loves you, and I love you, and I love her. She's balls actually. I love her. I love you, good damn it, I said. So I will look for all the links, all right, and I will put them in the description box below. If I can't find links, you know, you'll know it because my description boxes are always full of links. But it's to stuff that either you guys send me, or I find, or they are affiliated with this this video, okay, for products that are mentioned or whatever the case may be, okay. There's also links for like small businesses that are owned by people in our community. There are preps that I've bought, stuff like that, okay. Where am I? Okay, so this subscriber said, with all the weirdness yeah surrounding things like the Walmart and the 175 item limit and such, thought this might be interesting. Oh Lord, here we go. Apparently Big Y supermarkets, all 72 stores across the chain, had register malfunctions at the same time and could not check people out. This is the article below. My question is, what was the internal error that could cause everything across the chain to go down? Things that make you go, All right, so I'll leave the link in the description box below, but I'll also read because she put like a little summary type thing. The Big Y supermarket chain experienced an internal error Wednesday afternoon, causing its register system to malfunction, the chain said in a statement on Wednesday. This was not an external interference of any kind, the store said in a statement around 2:45 Wednesday. The issue was identified and rectified very quickly, and our stores are currently in the process of resetting all of our registers so that normal transactions can resume. At the Derby location, employees made an announcement just after 1 p.m. that all the registers were down across the chain's 72 stores and nobody could be able to check out. Though some people walked out of the store, mainly remained patiently in line or waited in other areas throughout the store. Staff attempted to reboot cash registers around 1:45 p.m. and got a few working again by 2 p.m. Most of the store's registers were back up and running. Huh. That is weird. So this subscriber, she got a hold of me and she's like, I let the dogs out and decided to look at the trees. I got a surprise. As the subject line states here, here's the proof. Here's the almond tree. Spring is coming and I have proof. Oh, look how pretty. So a couple videos ago, I had showed you a picture of a subscriber's pantry and what she made for her cans. She's making more because she already ran out of room. Yeah, I bought these ones off of Amazon and they're made out of metal. And I filled them up so much they're literally like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Look at hers though. And now for a commercial break. Yes. Okay, so this was sent to me. The subscriber, she just sent this picture, so I'm guessing this is what she saw uh, either at her ATM or what. She really didn't give a description. It just says the Visa and MasterCard fee increases will apply to many online consumer credit card purchases. Oh no, this, what? Oh, was this a picture of your laptop that you took? The Visa and MasterCard fee increases will apply to many online consumer credit card purchases, according to the document and people familiar with the matter. A Visa spokesman said merchants can avoid the higher fees if they provide certain transaction data and use its token service that masks credit cards. What? Can anybody make light of this? And then apparently one of yous went on a canning spree with her pupper love and her bunnies. She said, if you can't if you can't sleep, you can. You can. So then I got this email and I'm like, what? She said something weird at my Walmart in Central West Illinois. The other half works at Walmart for security. Oh, so he does loss prevention. Yeah, Sean used to do that before he got into law enforcement. He's the one stopping you leaving the door asking to see your receipt. Annoying, I know. No, it's not annoying. Listen, do you know how many times they've stopped actual jackasses arses for stealing? I mean, you know. But you'd be surprised at what people try to get away with. Oh my God, I know. I can't tell you how many times when Sean was working loss prevention for Walmart, how many times he had to go to court for people who were stealing things such as like costume jewelry and makeup. I swear. This one time, I don't even know if I can even talk about. Well, you know what? It was so long ago. I mean, we're going back like 25 years ago. There was this one woman that went into Walmart and she had a whole bunch of kids with her and they all had backpacks on them. And she was stuffing their backpacks, with makeup and costume jewelry. And the kids were running wild throughout the store and they ran out of the store. And Sean was watching all of this on the cameras. And the mother was, stuffing the backpacks, and the kids just started running wild and running out the door. And he had to catch every single one of them, and he caught them up. And he had to go to court. Yeah. And he had this box full of all this stuff. It was one of those big boxes that you would normally have like printer paper in. And there was boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes full of this stuff. Yeah. And it was like, you've got to be kidding me. So I can't remember like what her sentence was or anything like that, but I know she was also charged with like child endangerment, child abuse, and stuff like that because she used her children in as accessories to a crime. So yeah, believe me, I can tell you some stories about when he was doing loss prevention. So yeah. So anyway, she goes on to say, Mistakes happen, but when there's 6 huge items and it ain't on the receipt, yeah. He also hasn't seen any wire wrapped meats or anything yet. Anyway, he has known for over a month that there is going to be a remodel in our store, probably in June. Funny thing here is that anytime a store in town does a remodel, it closes down a year later. Really? We will see what happens with that. But this week he was told that after the remodel, all employees, excluding management, of course, will have their hours cut. Why? I was like, what? They always complain of worker shortage. Don't have enough workers to keep the shelves stocked. They say most times we have to track down someone for garden and electronics. Something is going on and management is keeping tight-lipped about it. All we know for now is that most of the checkouts will be the self ones. Sorry, that was my brother-in-law. So anyways, they will have 2 man-down checkouts because of tobacco and liquor sales. Clothes will be moved up front. That's all they are saying. Aren't the clothes moved up front anyways? That's how they are in this Walmart. The clothes are up front. Because like when you walk into this Walmart where we go, like if you walk in through the grocery side, because you know there's a grocery side, then there's the GM side, and then there's the garden, right? If you walk in through grocery, right? Groceries on the left, right? Because you've got deli, produce, frozen, meats is over, like far end, like on the wall over right there. And then it goes non-perishables all the way back to dairy. And then cut over and you've got snacks, pets, electronics, hardware, paint, auto. And then from that point on, you've got clothes, shoes. And then you've got housewares, toys, pharmacy, HBA, garden. Yeah. 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 So clothes were always up front. Well, here they are. They're always up front. So it's different in yours, in you guys, in your thingy, your Walmarts. That's all they're saying. So I bet that they'll be widening the aisles. And they have to because they just don't get stock in on the trucks like they used to. The next thing they'll be doing is the APP. They will be charging $13 a month for deliveries to your home. I just put in an order because I didn't want to do pickup. So the delivery to bring everything to my house tomorrow, $8. $8, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was $8. He will be finding out today if there's a limit on deliveries, and they said you have to purchase a certain amount. Yeah, I think it's $35 right now. The base limit is $35, and that's not including the tip. They charge $7 for a tip here. Yeah, same here. You can still do pickups. Ours was free, but they'll be charging extra for that too. Oh, no kidding. No kidding. I haven't seen anything as like a charge for pickups. There's no limit on on purchases here yet. Oh, really? I haven't been actually inside our Walmart in a while, so I don't know if there is or not. I know some are saying like 175, 200 in their stores, but they do only put out a certain amount if they have it. Like meats, it flies off the shelves. Same here. So they only put out a certain amount so that another person has a chance to get some. I have wondered with another outbreak and all the virtual shopping if we aren't going to be able to actually shop in stores anymore. It will be ordering online and delivered only. Something to think about. Yeah, yeah. You're so right. I've been honestly like today. I put in my Kroger order, an order in with Sam's, and an order in with Walmart's because I found out because I've been wanting to start to make my own yogurt, and I found out I can make yogurt because I was going to buy a yogurt maker, and I'm like, wait a minute. I saw something about I can make yogurt in my Instapot. So I went and I bought everything that I'm going to need in order to make yogurt with my Instapot. And you don't have to use fresh milk. You can either use shelf stable milk or, get this, powdered milk. I know. So I loaded up. I got more powdered milk because I'm already good with powdered milk, but the kids, right? So I bought more powdered milk. Plus, I bought some extracts so I can, have flavored yogurt, right? And then I got cheesecloth because they said if you want to do like Greek yogurt, you need to do a strain with cheesecloth. So I went and got a lot of cheesecloth, and then I got the yogurt culture stuff that you need to do, right? So, and I know that you can use, I think it's like 2 tablespoons of existing yogurt and stuff like that, but we eat so much yogurt, we go through it so fast. It's like, there's not going to be anything, there's not even going to be a teaspoon left over to start a new batch. So that's why I just bought the culture stuff, the live culture stuff. So, all right. So, but yeah, and when I make my first batch, I'll let you guys know how it comes out because, you know, that's something just cray cray that I didn't even know you could even do. So this subscriber, she sent me pictures about the fire at the Walmart distribution center. It's so sad. It really is. Just look at these pictures. It's terrible. Okay, so this subscriber, she got a hold of me and she's been placing orders with Azure, Azure. And she said, we placed our order of wheat berries just before I contacted you this morning. And she said, I saw they were out of stock for wheat berries. And I thought, phew, we're good. But then my husband notified me that they also canceled our order. I'm totally freaking out or anything for the first time since this all started. Um, oh, wait. She said, I'm sorry for all these crazy emails. My husband clarified that Azure didn't technically cancel the items, but now it says that wheat berries are not guaranteed to ship. The last time we got this notification from them, we did not get the item, so we have no way of knowing until the pickup date. So Azure is having problems too now. God, it's like what's going on? And then this subscriber, she got a hold of me and I responded to her email and I said, yeah, this happened to my son too when he was up in Tennessee. She said, this just happened to me. I bought gas on Monday and stayed confused because the pump stopped and I thought my tank was full. Got in the car and it was only half a tank. Went inside and the girl at the register said I should come another time to fill it up. So what are they doing? They're not allowing you to fill your gas tank now. They're only allowing you to get half a tank. How do they know where your half a tank is at? I I mean, is there a way for the gas pump to know when you get to a half a tank. I'm just, because this actually happened to Andrew when he was up in Tennessee, and he called me and he's like, Mom, he's like, I can't. He's like, I gotta come home, and he's like, and the gas pump stopped, and I'm only at a half tank because I don't know what to do. And I said, go to another gas station. Go to another gas station. And he's just like, this is ridiculous. And I said, yeah, I know, son. So, you know, so I don't know, why this is actually happening, but it is. So, I mean, I as ridiculous as it is, it's just, you know. So then this, I will leave the link in the description box below, as I always do for you guys, okay? But this article was sent, and it's the food prices, okay? They're skyrocketing, right? We're all seeing it. We're all feeling it, okay? A lot of this comes from inflation, okay? Caused by runaway government spending over the last 2 years, okay? Some of it is the supply chain issues, okay? But now a new problem is rearing its ugly head, okay? And government officials seem as likely to make it worse than make it better, okay? And the problem is shortages of food and fertilizer brought on by our invasion of you, okay? And the sanctions enacted by the West in response. And U is a major wheat producer, but war is likely to ensure a poor spring planting and harvest. R is also a major grower, but sanctions and war will prevent it from exporting to most of the world. R is also a major manufacturer of fertilizer. In fact, it's the world's largest. I didn't know that. Did you know that? Because I didn't know that. Second on the list is China, a nation aligned with R and notably unfriendly to the United States and the West. Well, you know, that's nothing new. Canada is a distant third, and that has people worried. Okay, now the Green Market's North American Fertilizer Index, okay, already high, jumped 16% last Friday. Urea, that's UREA, which is a major fertilizer ingredient, went up 22%. Potash, another major ingredient, increased 34%. In Brazil, the world's largest fertilizer importer, and the price for standard starter fertilizer, which is 1034.0, is up 49% from a year ago and likely to go much higher. Okay, so the issue is that farmland without fertilizer, you know this as well as I do, is vastly less productive. Okay, without fertilizer, corn and wheat yields in the United States would decline more than 40%. Okay, but as prices promise to go much higher, farmers will either have to skimp on fertilizer or raise prices of their own products a lot. Okay, so I'm not going to go too much into that. Okay, but the link will obviously be in the description box below. Okay, so these pictures were sent to me. Okay, she said this was her latest shopping trip. She said, remember I said Christmas stuff filling up the aisles? As you will see in the bottom picture, Easter eggs on sale above 2 boxes of Christmas hot chocolates. They're grasping at straws, these damn stores. They're trying so hard to fill in their holes that they're bringing Christmas stuff back out. Look at this. So listen to this. This came from a subscriber. She said, "What a week. The impact on the human psyche of the last 2 years, especially recent months, is really taking its toll. Therapists are inundated, especially qualified volunteers like me. The Women's Refuge is getting busier and busier. Why the hell Bojo and Potato think they should be opening up the floodgates to more bloody refugees is baffling. They come across 50 to a dinghy, and then we put them up in 3-4 star hotels on a full board and give them pocket money, while meanwhile these poor women are struggling to make ends meet. Bloody outrageous. So fuel here has hit silly prices, with the exchange rate about $8.80 a gallon, $1.67 a liter. It's set to go up $2.50 a liter by the end of the year. The government released the figures for the people who actually died of Rona. Only it was 17,000 people, all above the age of 82. I call bullshit on that. So average figures for seasonal flu, which we have never called a lockdown for, and which disappeared like magic throughout. Rona is now back like magic, and Rona has disappeared. Who would have thought? Yeah, right. So those who think they won't call ML, too late, they just did. Shut the front door, you lint licker. Are you serious? They called martial law. They put all of us under house arrest for a flu that killed no more of the population than the seasonal flu does every year. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Just been listening to your post about the dollar shop. Our Poundland is no longer Poundland. In fact, you will struggle to find anything under a pound. Some items now 10 pound. It stopped being Poundland about 3 years ago. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's awful. So before I go, this subscriber, she said, I just bought something. Listen to me. I got shopping on the brain. I just thought of something when I was cleaning out my litter boxes. Don't ask me why at that very moment. It just came across to me. You know, they always say you get the best ideas when you're in the shower. But us cat owners, we get the best ideas when we're cleaning out litter boxes. So she said you could bring up about prepping bloopers. Oh, bloopers. Check. Mistakes that we all did in the beginning. I started prepping back in June of 2011. It was more than like opening up Pandora's box for me. Anyway, one more blooper I did when I first, with my husband, after working him for 6 months to get on board. Now this was back in 2011 time frame. Remember that? Laugh out loud. We both went out to Home Depot and bought as many buckets as we could find. After many store hauls we got the big mylar bags and the oxygen absorber packs prior to the buckets. One weekend we sat down and sealed those 5-pound buckets. Dry cat food, numerous package of angel hair pasta, flour in buckets, sugar, and oatmeal. We made tags for the buckets, scotch taped them on the outside. Well, over the years, between me cleaning, wiping things down, to the cats playing with them and knocking them off, now you see why I came up with the idea. I have some that still have tags on them, but I have quite a few that I don't. I mean, I still have those very buckets, and I feel like the biggest dummy, dodo bird, because I have no idea what's in that bucket. Or whatever one I happen to see. When I go in and see them, I can only pick it up and see how heavy it is, I guess. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I talk about bloopers. Yeah, when it came to buckets, oh, God, trying to find a place to put them. I put them behind the couch. I put them in the closets. Yeah, buckets was not easy. I thought it would have been a space saver. Mm-mm. Not at all. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe. You stay positive. You keep prepping. And as always,